Hi, let's do something simple. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. You've been counting since you were a child. Fingers, steps, seconds, money, calories, unfortunately. We count time. We count years of our lives. We count likes, a digital validation of our existence that you can trigger by clicking right about now. We even count things that don't really matter, like how many times we checked our phone today. Numbers are everywhere. But here's the weird question no one ever asks. What are numbers really? Because here's something strange. Nature doesn't count. A tree doesn't know it's 10 meters tall. A rock doesn't know it weighs 2 kilograms. Gravity doesn't wake up in the morning and say, all right, today I'll be 9.81 meters per second squared. And a cat never thinks, I am exactly 1.3 cats. Numbers don't exist in nature. They don't float around in the air. You can't touch them. You can't find the number 5 under a microscope. So why do we use them for everything? The answer is actually very simple. We invented numbers because we needed them. Early humans needed to know how many animals they hunted, how much food they had, how many days until winter. At first, counting was basic. Fingers, marks on stone, lines on a wall. No algebra, no equations, no calculators. If you had 3 apples and lost 1, you didn't need calculus. You just needed to know, now you're sad. Numbers were a survival tool. They were never meant to be beautiful. They were meant to be useful. But then, something strange happened. Even though numbers are invented, patterns are real. Day and night, seasons, heartbeats, ocean waves, the motion of planets. Nature repeats itself again and again and again. It's like the universe loves patterns. Honestly, sometimes it feels like the universe has OCD. Spirals appear in seashells and galaxies. Rhythms appear in music and in atoms. And here's the key idea. Numbers don't create these patterns. They describe them. Numbers are our way of saying, hey, I see what you're doing. Now this is where things get really interesting. If numbers are just human invention, why do they work so well? Why does math describe the universe perfectly? We use equations to predict planet movements, eclipses, waves, electricity, even particles we haven't seen yet. Sometimes, math predicts reality before reality is observed. Think about that. We invent symbols on paper, and the universe says, yeah, that's correct. That's not normal. It's almost like the universe is written in a language, and somehow, we accidentally learned how to read it. Physicists still argue about this. Is math invented or discovered? No one really knows. That's where the beauty is. Of course, if math is the language of the universe, then exams are the punishment. Because the universe makes sense. Homework does not. You look at an equation and think, this explains reality. Then you look at your test and think, this explains suffering. Same math, very different experience. Here's the simple truth. Numbers are not real objects, but they are one of the most powerful ideas humans ever created. With numbers, we built bridges, sent rockets to space, understood time, measured the stars. Science isn't cold. It isn't boring. It's poetic. It's humans trying to understand the universe using symbols we invented to describe patterns that already existed. Numbers don't exist in nature, but without them, we'd never understand nature at all. And that's why science isn't complicated. It's beautiful.